Reena Gupta, a direct question, madam. If we knew that the Hathni Kund barrage is going to let off water, we can blame the Haryana government. The sheer fact lies that even the Delhi government gives out water from the Okla barrage. It's not a dam, it's a barrage. It's meant to let go of water when the water levels rise to dangerous levels. And the Delhi government knew. You had a 72-hour warning on that. Why do we find ourselves in the national capital in the spot that we do today?
Preeti, this is an unprecedented situation. The whole of North India, whether it's Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab, Delhi, the whole of North India has been flooded due to unprecedented rains. The water levels in Yamuna have broken a 50-year record. Delhi has not seen this high level of Yamuna for 50 years. Having said that, this is not a time for blame game. We need to all work together. At this point, all the low-lying areas are the most susceptible areas. People have been evacuated from there. People have been put into relief camps. The government is ensuring that there is enough food. There are toilets in the relief camps. There's drinking water. In the meeting today, a decision has been made that only essential services will be open till Sunday. All school colleges have been shut down. Government has also requested private sector to allow their employees to work from home so that only people who are really needed are out there on the streets. But this is a situation which is not in anybody's control, and these are areas, these are low-lying areas of the Yamuna floodplain which over the years people have inhabited it, and any urban planner would tell you that these are areas where nobody should be living. And hello? आवाज आ रही है? Hello?
Yes, Ms. Gupta, go on. We can hear you very well. Ms. Gupta, let me ask you a follow-up question when we cut across to Harish Khurana. The fact is, you are saying that it's a huge calamity. That is understood, madam. But the fact is, again, you had a 72-hour notice even before the waters of the Hathni Kund barrage were to reach Delhi. The Yamuna was already over the danger mark. You and I both know that, madam. Why was it 100% evacuation affected before the waters reached Delhi?
Preeti, evacuation had started as soon as we knew that waters are going to reach Delhi. But you and I know that it is very difficult for people to be able, and these are very poor people, it's their life in that small shanty. It's very difficult to convince people to leave those areas, and the government has been trying its best. All our leaders, all our ministers, our parshads, our MLAs, our karyakartas, everybody has been on the ground for the last 3-4 days. And this is not, and you know that no rain has happened in Delhi. This is all water coming from upstream. The Honorable Chief Minister of Delhi has written a letter to Mr. Amit Shah requesting that the water be released slowly from the Hathni Kund barrage. Water which is coming to the Hathni Kund barrage should be released slowly. There are at ITO today we realize that there's a barrage at ITO which is again managed by the Haryana government, which was also choked. So now efforts are being made to remove the choking from there. Having said that, Preeti, what is happening is that the Bharatiya Janata Party is getting into very dirty blame game right now. This is not a time to get into dirty blame game. I did not see any of the 7 MPs of Bharatiya Janata Party anywhere on the ground. Okay. And this is not just Delhi. You go to UP, my parents
that's the question.
UP.
That's the question.
Preeti, let me complete.
That is the question. Right, that's the question that needs to be asked. Complete, ma'am, complete.
Yeah. Preeti, we know that in this day of climate change, such extreme weather events are going to happen. As a country, we have to get better prepared to be able to see through these extreme weather events, and we are seeing that in Himachal Pradesh, in Uttarakhand, there are areas and areas which are being washed away in the nature's fury.
But the fact is that the Delhi government, Reena Gupta, as I bring in Harish Khurana into this conversation, the Delhi government did have a 72-hour notice. When we talk about releasing water from barrages, you do so with the Okla barrage as well. You do so with the Okla barrage as well. Okay, I want to bring in.
We did everything
I would like to bring in Harish Khurana into this conversation. Harish Khurana, why should there be a blame game? Because the question I'm asking you is, you are talking about the failure of the Delhi government. As you speak, the House of the Health Minister of Haryana in Ambala is flooded, sir. So do you hold the Haryana government equally accountable for Haryana with what has gone down?
First of all, Preeti, Delhi is in a sorry state today. And when I say this, our Chief Minister has let us down. I'll tell you the reason behind it. If you see the press conference of Honorable Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal on 10th of this month, you take out a clipping from your PCR from 5 minutes 50 seconds to 7 minutes 30 seconds. Please take out that. Over there he stated that, and categorically I am quoting it, in 1978 when flood came to Delhi, the total release from the water from Hathni Kund was 9 lakh cubic. Then he stated 2013 incident that time 7 lakh cubic water was released from Hathni Kund. Then the level was 207 meters. Today, only 3 lakh odd lakh cubic water has been released. The water level has gone up to 208 meters. More than that, in fact, 8.6 today. And when I'm talking to you, what is the reason behind it? Point number one. Point number two. Hathni Kund, we should understand, Hathni Kund is not a river basin. It's a barrage. So you cannot, when you write a letter to Amit Shah, please ask Haryana government to stop the water. It's laughable thing. You don't know what the actual state is. When Hathni Kund barrage comes in, they divide into 3 sections. One goes to Bagpat and Samli, another one goes to Kaithal, and third one comes to Delhi, which goes to Mathura. Why it's not going to Mathura? Point number 2. The answer is very simple, because you have not done the homework. This silting was not been done of Yamuna also, and today the NCD is with you guys. You have not desilted the whatever waste has to be desilted. You have not done your work. So please don't blame the Haryana government or.
Can I respond?
No, let me complete.
Okay, can I respond?
No, I'll ask. No, 1 second. Ms. Gupta, 1 second. Okay, no, madam, I'll come to you. Let him respond. But Harish Khurana, I'll ask you point number 3. Harish Khurana, I'll ask you point number 3. The question which I asked you in the beginning. The question that I asked you in the beginning. Sir, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you a rebuttal. Do you blame the Khattar government equally, because today the health minister's own house, the poshest areas, we are talking about Lutyens Delhi here, in Ambala, the poshest areas are underwater. Do you hold the Haryana chief minister equally accountable as the Delhi chief minister, sir? Because if you don't, then this is dirty politics.
Preeti, hear me
Go
out
ahead,
now.
sir. Go ahead.
I'm not denying there is a flood situation in Haryana. There is a flood situation in Himachal. I agree with that. But over there, Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh is a Congress-led government. The CM is on the ground. Haryana government, he's doing whatever the best he can do it. He's visiting the flood states. What about Delhi Chief Minister? Where is he? Have you seen a single tweet of his meeting the people of?
So where was?
Flood?
Fair point. Fair point.